I'm Dharma, and this is going to be a daily for you. It's tarot, it's channeling. I'm messing with my heater. Hold on. Freezing in my frozen office. Tarot channeling, Lenormand, tribe time. There. Now get out your blankies and turn on your heaters and roll up for story time. Okay, 24 to 36 hours worth of stuff that you big shout out to Jessica Fenn. Thank you so much. She decked us out in Viking gear. We have a pillow. All right, there is tapestries over yonder. I would show you, but it's covered in Christmas right now, so I'm not gonna. Thank you so much for all of the things you guys have sent me off of the studio wish list that's in the box below. I do appreciate it so much. Yeah. What was I talking about? Oh, this is 24 to 36. What's up, Ozzy? Tater. What's up? All right. This is just stuff that you might encounter or hear or people you might come across or situations or whatever. Sometimes it's just a fun story that you learn a little something. It might resonate. It might not. Who knows? All right. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Oh, geez. Whenever I hear that, shit goes crazy. She got friends on the other side. I don't know what that was. I don't want to use the. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Pause for a second. This is the Brian Froud's Fairies Oracle. Can we get a mulligan? Can we get a mulligan on the day? We're going to start over. And not start out the day with bad cards. Okay, what does Tyler say? This is the good shit coming towards you. All right. Oh, there you go. Spiritual connection, the union, the mystical union. List of the shadows we talked about on the daily moons this morning. That's on members. Okay, the moon is in Scorpio, at least from where I sit right now until tomorrow, or I don't know when. Nowish. Okay, that's spiritual time. Nowish. That's how we do that. And there is shadow work afoot. And what does that even mean? When there's shadow work afoot. People's level of shadow medicine it's their own. It's a spectrum. Some people have really, 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 really hard lessons to learn. Some people have really annoying lessons to learn. You know that they say that there's a second level of hell that isn't quite so bad, and they call it heck. Okay, and you go there and you are, every time you try to plug in a USB, it won't go in, so you turn it over and over and over forever, or you have to stand in a retail line for the end of eternity. All right, it's heck. We've got some heckin' shadow energy out there that we would just really like to be past. All right, what in the karmic nope did I do to deserve this fuckery, right? And you have a masculine who watches you. They watch you all the time. They might tell you that they don't, but they do. And I don't know what that means to watch you. They're a watcher. Maybe they drive past your house. Maybe they watch your social media. Maybe they, I don't know. They're a poet. They find inspiration in the most curious of places. And apparently they find inspiration in you, and they kind of want to, we're talking about shadow work, and they think that this person, this is like kind of a shitty thing to say, but not really, but they think that your sadness is really beautiful. You might be trying to handle something, deal with information. You just might be trying to let the emotional energy flow through your hands, and you just might not be saying a whole lot. but they might say something to you and they're like, you want to get a cheeky biscuit? And you're like, yes, I would love a gas station chicken sandwich with honey on it. Fuck yeah. All right. But this person, there is an impulse here to do something. You have a spiritual connection in one way or another with this person. Okay. There's plenty of people that you might, if you are a spiritualist, okay, if that's a word, a label, whatever, if you believe in energy and you pay attention to it all the time, you bet your ass that you're going to attract those kinds of high vibe people that they too can taste the energy in the air and they're paying attention. So then we have this like unexpected out of nowhere, it's a reckoning. See, my fire went out again. That's probably relevant. Fire went out again. And you have this, what's that? Unexpected, overflowing, out of nowhere compassion for this one. She didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve any of that. They think your sadness is beautiful. But I'm curious if the moral of the story is that they're the ones that caused the sadness. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, there's somebody in the mix that has a sudden reckoning, a sudden overflowing, all-consuming splash of compassion for you. And so they reach out. Do you want to get something going? The bellow, it's a diamond ring. There's a proposal to go do something. And they have the opportunity. The opportunity is now. They have the opportunity. They want to know if you want to, they propose that whatever. What do you say? It's tense. And I think that this person thinks that you're probably going to, but it's like they feel compassion for you. And so they're like, what if we go and do such and such? And it does bring temperance to the situation. It does. I guess this one knows how to, it's not that she needs calm down. She's dealing with something. The death of something that she thought was her fortune, I guess. And so she's just dealing with it, essentially. And this King of Pentacles or whoever you're hanging out with, they're seeing this. That's my whole point. This one wears sadness on her sleeve. It could be a pouting McPowderson, but I don't think it's that. I think her heart is breaking out loud and she's trying to hide it. And they can see right through your dumb shit. And they're like, let's go get it. You want to go get some wings? You want some wings? Mm-hmm. Want to go and do that? And they're like, yeah. And then all of a sudden, everything starts to happen really fast. Like they have this agreement. We're going to go and do this thing. And somebody has something cooking in their mind. All right. They're coming up with a solid plan in one way or another. That's my point. They're like overflowing with compassion for you all of a sudden. It's like, well, first thing they're going to do is feed you. Okay, that's how you handle that. And then second thing they're going to do is just solve this fucking situation. There's a lighthouse going on. And they're going to fix it. Even if they have to do it alone. You might see this one collect information and just kind of look at you from the side, but they've got, I don't know what this is. All right, you're hanging out with somebody that knows that you're a sour sap and they want to fix it and heal the situation. But then it's like, in the meantime, while you're chewing and curling your toes, they're coming up with an additional plan to fucking handle this. And then you might see them texting somebody. And you're like noticing that they're texting, but you're like, my, these wings are good. Yummy. La la la, don't care. And you're like grateful for this person. Right, this is like right when it turns kind of dark. Like you might be a really pretty sunset, or you might just be standing outside and you notice the sunset. And you fucking miss somebody. See, someone here is sad. Like, it's like they're trying to cover it up, that they're a broken vase. We talked about years ago the art of scars. And let me tell you something. If you're still fucking with the person that makes you feel like you need to be a portrait of the art of scars, I might recommend you stop fucking with them. I'm still fucking with that person, and I still feel like the art of scars. Okay? If you don't, go back and watch it. It's on the channel. But we were talking about, in some cultures, I don't know particulars on the matter, but in some cultures, they don't throw away china, like precious pottery or ceramics. They reforge it together with gold, and it looks really pretty. It's the art of scars. And somebody might be, this is a fawn of yours, a bestie, someone that you adore. You two are just alike. Okay, it's two equal halves that come together and they make a unit. And they might be driving by or walking by or doing whatever. And you're just sitting there looking. Okay. And they're like, all right. It irritates them because they might think that you're upset about them. You might not be, which might be. Either way, long story short, this person drives by, walks by, intuits by, does whatever, and they have a hardcore sense that you're alone. She's fucking broken mess because of me. This is someone that's feeling pretty bad, and they reach out. Page of Pentacles, you get a text from somebody, and it kind of brings color back out of nowhere. This is an emperor. It could be a young emperor. This is an emperor that has no wrinkles. And they look at you as like a female emperor. They look at you as their counterpart. This is the female emperor. She's got her hair tied up in locks, but she's wearing the pants in her own empire. They daddy like. All right, and this person's nervous to reach out to you, okay? Because they know they know that there it is, that you need the healing. They know that. But Ace of Wands, you're like, this is your quantum fucking entanglement. That's my point. And Nine of Cups. You are, yes. You might be like, yes. When you see that they've texted you, you might be the same exact height as this person. You could have the same hair color. You guys both kind of have the same vibe. Like, you've got that Viking, Nordic, animals in the house, burly winter coat type of vibe. Both run your own empires. But I keep seeing the Seven of Swords. There's something, I don't know if they've omitted something or what this is, that they just, they're a Raven too. And you have Libra there, but it's the right thing to do. They don't want to leave you hanging. But they also don't want to fight. And so maybe that's why they've been standoffish or something. But do you have a thing about you where you can make them feel really comfortable? And they're wanting to be hospitable. They might even offer to like make you dinner or something. They're just trying to be hospitable. They're trying to feel like you want to conjoin. Like, do you want to vibe together? This doesn't feel like a booty call or any of that. It feels like, do you want to just kind of vibe together? I'm free tonight. I don't want to think about anything. I'm just kind of hanging out doing nothing. And I thought maybe if you were hanging out doing nothing, we could do nothing together. Strength, they could have Leo in their chart. Definitely could have Leo in their chart. But you're like, I mean, yeah, this could come on the internet, the world. You're like, yeah. They might give you a couple options and tell you to be there at like 8, definitely at like 8. This is someone who's like, okay, meet me at 8. And you're like, okay, I will. And then you go get all spot alert. All right, spot alert. This feels like, in a way, a proper date. But I don't know if you go anywhere. But it feels like dinner and a movie. It feels like a proper date. Oh, God. But you might see them get upset. And you're like, what's wrong with you? And they're like, nothing. And it might be because they get a text or someone that they have recently split up with is seeing this or feeling this or whatever. And it makes their guts churn, but it doesn't have anything to do with you. But there's something about that moment where you know that it's going to be a minute before this person opens up to a full-fledged relationship with you. You guys might just like lay together and just release burdens together to start. This feels very healing. And someone might drive past like 4 or 5 times just to see how long you're going to be there or something like that. And you're just like, maybe they honk. And then you're like, do you want me to go? And it's like, no. Please don't let external forces ruin this. Please. Like, can you just relax? We're like, no, they're honking outside, but whatever. So you go over there, you hang out, that's crazy. What? And so there's at another time, this could be really early, like between 5 and 7 o'clock in the morning. Somebody might text you with like some kind of hope about an idea for the future, or it's a Romeo character. They have an idea, like a really, really good idea. And they're like, what do you think? Do you think we could work it out? Do you think that would work out? And you're like, you might sit down. You're like, that is exactly what I wanted. exactly what I wanted, but what I wanted comes along with XYZ. I need to, but you're like, fuck, it's like getting what you want with a twist, okay? You get exactly what it was that you've hoped for. Let's say you suddenly wind up with the opportunity to live in this big, great Victorian house. And you're like, but I have to live with this person. And so you're like, what do I do about that? Can I sleep on it? This could be a Scorpio. They're like, no. I mean, this you even kind of hesitating hurts this person's feelings. They're like impulsive anyway. They can sense that somebody else has your attention and they want to win. And if you don't give it to them easy, they're going to be upset because they, you know. I don't know. You might just be like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. If you're gonna make me answer right now, as if right now at this moment it's a no. How do you like them apples? And I think this, like, I don't know, bothers them or whatever. But I think that they're not going to tell you that that's like, they're like, why won't you just let me have this opportunity? And it's because she's an empress. This could be one of your kids. And they could have really blue eyes and they have this great idea about this thing that they want to do. And you're like, you're not doing that. You're not going to divert your life plans so that you can go live that life. No. They understand you, though. They understand you. Just give them a chance to get over it. Right? Whatever you're saying no to is out of love. Okay. And this is going to be like right before the next tarot story. You might be hanging out with the King of Pentacles. You might be holding something in your lap. Like sitting in some kind of throne and you're holding something in your lap. And somebody might offer to go somewhere with you, and you're like, no, I think I'll stay here with King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles guy. Sorry. And they're like, it freaks them out. They think that because you're hanging out doing whatever you're doing that you're done with them forever. And they might come to where you are. And it's a tower moment, and you guys are like, wow, long time no see, what's up? And they just, it's like they come in and like take their place. Feels like a territorial pissing, if you ask me. I don't necessarily know that bothers whoever this is. Yeah, this is the long-term relationship you've been waiting for. But it might be made clear to you real fast that you're not going to be just willy-nilly hanging out with boys, even if they're your best friend. Like, not without them there, you're not. And you're like, oh, that's kind of hot. Kind of isolating in a sexy way. an air. It feels like right before the next tarot story, there's like a lift to the energy. If that makes any sense. Things suddenly look brighter for the future. Okay.
They've had low self-esteem.
Oh my God, fucking soul source. It's so negative. I can't stand it. One card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24-36. You might get a message that irritates you from someone that you love, and you're like, please stop fucking texting me. Page of Swords. You could be promising, agreeing to some kind of studies, something like that. Yeah. Anything else? The engagement ring has come out quite a few times. Don't be surprised if people want you to agree to things a lot the next 2 days. All right. I love you guys so much. I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.